This year, Mr. Casper's environmental science class is growing plants hydroponically. Hydroponics, by definition, is the growing of plants without the use of soil. This means you could grow the plants in whatever substance you choose, as long as you provide water and the correct nutrients for the type of plant you are growing.
In our setup here, we're growing a few different things in these little net cups here. We provide sunlight from the sun. We provide it with nutrients through our nutrient reservoir here, which is filled with about 10 gallons of water and a mix of different fertilizers and nutrients. The pump turns on every so often and runs water up so that the roots can get the nutrients that they need, and then they have a time in the air where they can get their oxygen requirements.
Hydroponics also puts you in more control of what kind of nutrients, water, and sunlight your plant is getting.
We used mason jars and we painted them black so that it would look like soil and the plants would grow better.
And so that algae did not get in here because algae is really bad for plants.
Hydroponics is the new and more common way to grow plants. It's better for the environment because it eliminates the use of pesticides.
In environmental science, one of our topics that we talk about is sustainability, and the thought is that if everyone just grew a little bit of their own food, that'd be a more sustainable environment. Rather than transporting food from California to New York, if we can grow some of our own foods here at home, that's going to cut down on our carbon footprint, and we'll have fresher, better produce.
Mr. Casper and his students work very hard to keep up and maintain their plants.
We are doing hydroponics for Mr. Casper's class, environmental, and Mr. Casper told us specifically not to do strawberries, but we did.
We thought it would be a good idea because we wanted to grow something that we would enjoy eating.
And we grew the strawberries, and he's like, oh, you guys aren't going to be able to get strawberries for the first time, and we proved you wrong, Mr. Casper.
Many students have successfully grown their plants hydroponically and will continue to grow their plants. I also attempted to grow stuff hydroponically, but sadly it failed and didn't work out. Maybe next time it will. I'm Hannah Roy, reporting for Wax News.
Hannah Roy tried to grow her stuff in Orbeez, which was an interesting sub to grow in, but unfortunately too much sunlight got in and algae took over. In this design here, the sunlight doesn't get in there, so we don't get a lot of algae growth.
Wow, that's mean.
This is Hannah's project. We used many Orbeez. All our plants died.